I didn't stop.
It's the Ball Studio NFL podcast, and now it's on. It's the Ball Studio NFL podcast. Get ready! It's the Ball Studio NFL podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vault Studio NFL podcast. I am one of your hosts, J.A., and I am joined by Spanakopita Simmons on the left side of the couch,
baby.
and Quadzilla, Scotty McGuinness at the Vault Studio.
Shout out.
Yep.
Shout out, Scotty.
Hit me up.
We got a ripper episode coming up tonight. We've got a couple of news items. We're going to breeze through the news because we're doing, obviously, off seasons in full flight now. And we're going to do a bit of a NFL. We're going to do some movie reviews in the off season. Try and do some real fun things that isn't necessarily just NFL content getting jammed down your throat. We obviously did our redraft last week, which was really fun. Even though Scotty got the wrong draft. And yeah,
I dominated that draft just quietly.
we might have to do 2017.
I'm ready to go.
So we're going to review the first movie we decided, a very polarizing movie in the NFL world.
Very polarizing in this room as well, by the
In
way.
terms of football movies, we're going to do Draft Day for 2014, so that's coming up later. Make sure you give us a follow on our socials. Plenty of clips going up. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and the Tickety Talk. And shout out to our friends at the Sporting Globe, Churnside Park. And shout out to teleprompter Tom for the new graphic. If you're not watching on video, Spotify's video, YouTube, obviously. Get on, watch it on the video. Make sure you get into the Sporting Globe as well. State of Origin's on tonight. I believe Queensland may have lost in the end.
Bullshit.
After being up 20-0. They lost 22-20, the Maroons.
Fucking hell.
wow.
That is a bad choke job as Cleveland.
Yeah, they've got
Analytically, Cleveland should have won that series. I know it's not an NBA podcast, but the NBA fucking conference finals on, so get around it.
Yeah, get in there. And if you're going to get around and watch it, where would you go?
Sporting Globe.
Boom.
Yeah, absolutely. Download the app, change your account information, sponsorship to the Vault NFL podcast, and spend away. And shout out to our beautiful friends out at the Sporting Globe.
Go say g'day to Dave and Eloise.
Absolutely. And they've got the Doncaster store now, so Churnside Park and Doncaster. So technically we're sponsored by both. Doncaster as well.
We're moving up in the world here. Far out.
I don't know if
We
David's
need to
agreed
hit them
with
up for double money.
that. I don't know if that's how it works.
No, I'm pretty sure it's actually not how it works
No.
at all.
All right.
I
let's
make
get
the rules around
Yeah, get
here.
in there and watch the basketball. Spurs in 7. Let's go.
Yeah, Spurs. Fucking hell.
Wemby was awful today.
Oh, it was the calls, and I know George is going to fucking go off his tree, but the calls in this game in particular was
Disgusting.
fucking dreadful. The
There's a
NBA
level.
clearly, and I'm not like a tinfoil hat guy usually when it comes to the rest, but they clearly had an agenda in this game. It was
Did they ever?
disgusting.
It was. We are not an NBA podcast. This game, as a standalone game, the FBI, if you're watching, and they do watch, by the way, they listen to everything, especially my accounts.
I was about to say.
Hope they
Yeah,
listen before
I know for a fact
I'm on the FBI watch list for sure.
Yeah, okay.
The
That's
FBI
for a different podcast. I know for a fact they're not watching because our group chat has not been
Oh,
shut
no,
down.
they're monitoring. They're waiting for they're waiting
They
for the
can't
right
get-
trigger words
they-
so they can kick the door in.
They
As I
can't
said,
get any more incriminating.
If there's a heaven, if there is, and I'm not sure, and I roll up to the pearly gates and fucking God brings out that group chats, I'm just going to be like,
done.
appreciate your time. There's no need to read through it.
You're
I'm
wasting your
just gonna
time
go.
lining up, are you? That's cute.
FBI, just before we move on,
I'm not even getting an
the
invitation.
FBI need to investigate that game because I want to see the refs' bank accounts.
Yeah, that was game 5 will go down as one of the worst.
All right, let's go to the news of the NFL because we're an NFL podcast.
We are.
Let's start with Derwin James gets a 3-year, $75.6 million contract. I think he's one of the best safeties in football. I have no issue with this
And
whatsoever.
he's getting paid like one.
$25 million a year. It broke the record for safeties, which is what happens. The market's getting reset because the salary cap keeps going up.
And
So it's going to get reset.
Tom will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was somewhere in the vicinity of 55 million guaranteed. So basically, the first 2 years are fully guaranteed,
Yep.
which is a perfect contract.
I like the contract for the player. I think the defense is going to regress and it's probably going to come. It's going to be looked at like, oh, they've overpaid for Derwin James because he's not going to have the same production because he's not going to have all the elite, all the players playing at elite level around him.
That's fair.
Because I just think that the coach, fuck off,
Jesse Minter.
Jesse Minter.
Yeah.
It's a huge loss.
I like I've said a few times, I genuinely believe that like they've just got these odds and ends players that have all come in out of contract. They've got all these buy low guys, and they're all played career years. And I think that's more coaching than just everything else. And I just think
I don't think that's an unfair statement at all. I think that's pretty accurate, to be honest.
yeah, I just think that we might look at this halfway through the year and go, oh, that might be a bit of an overpay. They've paid for the past production, not the future. But he's worth that. I do want to say he's worth that.
Yep.
But I think his stats might drop off or his play might drop off a little bit.
I think the only reason I don't think that is because they've signed him so late in the offseason that the team's already set. They're paying him with house money. There's no one else to give. Like, if they wanted to bring more guys in with the money they had, they could have.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they
Maybe
could
in
have
the
gone
future.
out. Yeah, I'm not saying they could have gone out and got someone else. I'm just saying that like it will potentially come up during the season that he got the contact, the
he's not
extension,
playing as
and he's
well.
not playing to that point because the defense might be. I think they were the 4th ranked, and they might go down to like the 9th or 10th ranked or something.
Yeah.
And then the spotlight might just be on him a little bit unfairly.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Joe and James just jumping in.
Yeah.
57.5 million guaranteed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Reset the market for 25 million a year, beating out Kyle Hamilton from last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Kyle
hell of a player. And yeah,
He should have waited. Hamilton he would have got 30 million now if he'd signed after this.
probably.
But that's life. That's the NFL.
The Ravens got in early. Good on them.
Yeah, and the cap keeps going up. They're going to keep resetting the market till the cap stops. Simple.
I don't have a problem with players resetting the market if they're in the top 5. It's the guys that are fucking 20 that try to reset the market.
Yeah, that's
fuck off.
That's
very,
that's
very
free
ambitious.
agency, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, the next guy got a big contract extension. Matthew Stafford, obviously done a contract this year. He signs basically a 1-year extension till next year.
Yep.
55 million. Love Matthew Stafford. No issue with the money. It's actually an underpay if you ask me. I think he's getting paid for his age as well because he might not play next year. Who knows? I think he will, but this just makes the Simpson pick even worse.
Yeah.
No, it makes it better.
How? Because he can sit for 2 years.
Yeah. What they've done is basically they've said to Stafford, you're our guy for 2 years, 100%, no questions asked. We're paying you to be the top elite level quarterback.
And if he's at the same level after this season, they'll probably do it again.
And it gives them the flexibility to do it again. So that what they're saying is like, yeah, we've drafted a rookie. Fair enough. You may have been upset by it, but hey, this is our plan in money. You're our guy.
And also at the end of this
Like-
year, if he's played really well and then for some reason he's like, nah, I'm kind of done here, move on to Simpson. You've got him under contract and then you can trade him to someone as well. You own I don't think that'll happen, but you own the rights to him.
I think it's a win-win for both parties.
Yeah.
I think that the Rams have sort of done it right. They've got Simpson for 5 years, right? Because they got a 5-year, fifth-year team option. And then they got Stafford locked up, paid at a high level for 2 years that show that he is the starter. And it's not like hey, we're hedging our bets in case you fall off a cliff. It's like, no, you're our guy. We're as good as we will pay you for as long as we think you're going to be that good.
The reason why it makes it worse is because if you're that confident that Stafford is going to stay good, that you're willing to give him an extra $55 million to say, here, we're putting our money where our mouth is, then use the fucking 13th pink on an impact player to try and win a Super Bowl.
No, they're planning for the future as well.
But
There's two sides of the coin.
But like, just no.
I agree with you for what it's worth. I'm just saying.
You're winning now. Draft fucking Ruben Bain. What are you doing?
Ruben Bader who got compared to Joey Porter this week. So nice. Oh, sorry, James Harrison.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Bain's good. But Bain's not a need for them specifically. I get your point, but Bain, when they got Verse, Fisk, Kobe Turner.
I just threw a name out there.
Yeah,
my
I
point,
know.
my point is
They should have got Vita.
Just pick the best player available.
Yeah.
That's going to make an impact on your already stacked roster to try and win a Super Bowl.
I tend to agree, but I think that they've gone, well, we're probably not going to get a draft pick at this pick ever, like for the foreseeable future. So let's get it now and hedge our bets for the future.
They could have got Tyson with their.
How much do you reckon it will cost them to get a Burrow though, or something like that?
$55 million a year.
No,
and 2 first rounders,
three. Russell Wilson got 3. He's getting 3. Deshaun Watson got 3 after being a sex offender.
So like, you know what I mean? Like
maybe 4.
In terms of what they've paid for Simpson, and they can team control Simpson and have Stafford. That's sort of the best foreseeable outcome for the future.
It's not the worst plan in the world. I would have, if I'm them, I'm getting impact.
I would have as
now to win it because I think they're just assuming, we're good enough to win a Super Bowl anyway. Whereas that's Doesn't always work out that way.
too much, and I agree with you
Mm.
for what it's worth. And I think that's far too much hubris. You can't do that, mate.
Correct.
You need to be constantly looking to, especially if you're of a caliber of team that you're in that win now Super Bowl window. You need to be improving your team dramatically with your first round pick.
I think so too. The last topic to touch on before we get into the draft day review, our boy Jackson Dart
Oh yes.
got himself in a bit of I don't think he got in strife, but he's polarized the nation of America, which they tend to do a lot over there when it comes to politics,
Yeah.
by introducing Donald Trump at the rally. And then obviously Abdul Carter, they're very close to being called a bust. Abdul Carter, I'm giving
He's
one
bust
more
with
to-
he's bust with a lowercase b at the moment.
yeah.
He's
I'm-
got like the first line that you go to write a B. Yeah.
yeah.
I think he might be all right still. but
The
yeah.
worst part of the whole Jackson, I don't give a shit about Trump and American politics. I know this is going to sound weird for some people, but I could not give two fucking shades of Sunday.
Well, you
about-
should.
about-
Anyone that fully invests a huge amount of their mental bandwidth into politics anyway is a little bit of a loser. Let's be honest.
David Fitzgerald.
I'm gonna say shout
out, no, love you, Taryn.
Yeah, no, Taryn's good.
And love you, Fitzy.
Yeah,
but
I'm
too
hoping,
much investment, boys.
I'm hoping they're probably chuckling at that. But
Too
yeah,
much.
They will. They'll take it the right
Too
way.
much invest. Like you got not them specifically, but people in general. You got far
Yeah.
too many more important things to focus about in front of you. Don't worry about what's happening
Yes,
with
because you can't
politics.
control.
because you A, you can't control it, and B, they're all fucking crooks anyway. So don't worry
anyway,
about it.
it's
So
just
Trump introduced him. Abdul Carter tweets, "I thought this was AI. What are we doing?" Abdul, like, you got caught jerking off to porn in a team meeting. Like,
Yeah, watch a
just,
Pornhub,
just maybe
and
just
then
tone
got
down
benched.
the-
And then got benched.
and
for
then
that.
got benched. So maybe just tone down the social outrage a little bit. Focus on being a good defensive end, which you haven't shown really any of that in your rookie year when you were, I myself thought, the best player in the draft. And
Yeah.
you showed almost none of it in New York. So there's right down. And you know what? Jackson Dart's not the first athlete to do this. Me personally, if I'm an NFL athlete, especially a quarterback, I'm not doing this.
I'd be taking a wide berth on all
if they
political
ask me, I'm
conversations.
like, hey man, I'm a Trump guy, but it's just not the best.
I wouldn't
for me
even be
right
saying that. I'd just be like, yeah, I keep that political stuff to myself.
Yeah,
would-
because Trump's used him for exactly what he wanted to use him for.
100%.
The only thing I want to say about the whole Trump thing is like, I'm not going to say I respect Trump or anything like that, as I don't want to have any alliance. We don't live in the country. We don't know the ins and outs. But the fact that he's just like a rambling old man that doesn't give a fuck about what he says on stage. And he's just like, do you reckon you could tackle a girl? And Jackson Dart's like, what? And then he's like, yeah, all the young girls, have a look at his legs. Do you reckon you want to tackle him? You want to get between his legs? And everyone's just like, what?
Yeah, he's like an old
just lost
senile
the
man that
plot.
just happens to be the president.
Yeah.
very much a shoot from the hip kind of,
Yeah.
which I respect.
I just found that funny that like he should be the most not politically correct, but like, you know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't be saying that sort of stupid shit in his position, and then he just goes on a tangent where his brain just
you got to look at it from his point of view, though, right? He's a billionaire, so he's already got the fuck you money. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then just as an extra added bonus, he's also the fucking the leader of the fucking free world. Like he's got the codes, mate. Like he
and
don't give a
also
shit. He just says what he
on
wants.
top of that as well, he's just fucking an 80-year-old
Yeah.
man.
So it's
by
like
nature,
probably gonna be
80-year-old
dead-
men
He's
don't
probably
give
going
a
to be
fuck.
dead in 10 months anyway. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
Well,
And nor should he. Shout out Trump.
yeah, yep.
Did you
So
say he dead in 10 months?
he did
I
say
mean,
that.
he could be. He's an old man.
Yeah.
Also, Jackson Dart, it was the cringiest, and he's a pretty cool guy. Like, I actually think when I say a lot of Jackson Dart content,
Hey, Big Blue.
because he's a social media like savant.
course he is.
He's an Instagram famous as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
He just seems like a cool guy all the time. You're like,
Yeah.
fucking guys.
One of the boys.
I want to not like this guy, but he's so fucking cool. And then that was just like, oh, like,
Yeah.
oh, Jackson.
Yeah, if I'm
Oh,
Jackson
Jackson with an
Dart,
X.
after that, because obviously he personally wouldn't have agreed to it. Like his publicist or his team would have agreed.
I don't know.
for him.
I think he would have to personally sign off on
Yeah,
that.
No doubt, but someone's brought that to him. I would have been like,
Yes.
hey guys, maybe next time don't bring me this fucking shit, you bozos, because now I look like a goof.
He's
And also-
also a 21-year-old
And-
young man that
Yeah.
doesn't understand the gravity of the situation, that
Correct.
half the population now probably instantly hates him. And that, you know what, I've gone too much to the politics. I just thought it was a little bit funny.
It was funny. And Abdul Carter also never publicly shame a player on your team. That's a
Yeah,
no.
no shit.
That is
That's your starting
that is
QB.
actually a massive red flag for Abdul Carter.
Just
I don't
You
care
are
if he
fake
doesn't
news.
like. That's fine. You can not like that he did it, but
Well, I
keep
think
it to yourself.
he was coming like from a is this for real? Is
Nah,
this AI? Like,
if he just said I thought this was AI, then like laughy faces or something.
yeah.
That the fact that he wrote "What are we doing here" or whatever,
He's
it
definitely
was,
throwing shade
he's
with
like
that for sure.
yeah.
How about hey Carter? How about just read your fucking playbook and play better? Just as a launching point.
Keep off your phone in meetings, and in particular, if you're on your phone in meetings.
No, it was on his laptop, dude. He was watching Pornhub on his laptop. Dude.
Diabolical. That was something.
It's probably just fucking.
Imagine him having to do the fucking selfie for getting the verification.
That's
I think that's just an Australia thing.
If I could get access
All right,
to every
shut
person's selfie,
shut up.
the money I would pay just to see everyone's
And
photo.
you know who's got it?
Side note.
In bed going,
Just as a quick side note, now you got, mate. We used to be a proper country. Now you can't even have a fucking wank. You got to do a selfie. You got to do a selfie to some shitty Chinese spyware program just to say you can.
No,
have
I
a
think the
fucking
Russians are buying them all.
Well, there you go, even worse.
Tommy, play a draft day intro.
Yeah,
Play a draft day intro now.
Fucking hell.
We used to be a proper country. God damn it!
Football season is officially over.
This is the NFL draft. We talk football.
We can always talk football.
Be the first
This city deserves a championship.
to see how it all begins.
Texans thinking of making a move.
I'm all ears. Let's talk.
you pick? You want six? Make a deal. It's go time, boss. Sonny, are we trading six?
Kevin Costner, Jennifer Garner,
Ready.
Draft Day,
I love this job.
April 11th.
Shout out to my computer for giving me
That was
an
mad.
update. Thank you guys.
Kevin,
Perfect timing.
aneurysm, man. Jesus.
So Draft Day came out 2014.
Again, polarizing movie.
It's very polarizing. Now,
I don't think people enjoy it.
I think it is a very enjoyable movie.
Absolutely.
It is just, I'm fighting with like the entertainment JA side that I'm like, it's an entertaining movie. It's fun. Like when they're all talking on the phone and they're doing they're playing them together, but then they walk over each other.
That was pretty cool.
It's cinematically very cool. Like it's an enjoyable movie. I love that it was NFL affiliated, so everything was real. It was
real
real
teams, yeah.
franchise.
That's very true.
They showed almost every like when they showed Lumen Field. I don't even know it was called Lumen Field.
Yeah.
In Seattle.
What a CenturyLink back then.
Yeah, and it was zoomed in, and then they showed the Chiefs Stadium, and it was zooming in on that. Like as they were talking to the GMs from there, they did a good job of making it NFL. And
even Roger Goodell was in the movie.
And it was obviously fiction because he didn't get booed. So
Yeah, that would have been so cool. Were they booing him back then?
Yes. It's like the thing. Even if the GM, even if he's like the best commissioner in the world, they still boo him. It's like
they should have done that just for. Yeah, look, it's probably enough NFL where like if you're a dude and you're like, hey, let's just watch this movie, and there's probably enough away from the NFL and enough drama in it where like you can watch it with your girl and whatever, and they're like, oh, I would mildly enjoy this, but fuck.
So before you get into it, before you say what you want to say, I just want to preface this. It's not made for football nuffies who do 7-round mock drafts, right? It's not. This
or
is not,
or a weekly NFL podcast.
Yeah, this is not.
Or someone that just
bi-weekly.
or
We are
someone
not
that
the
just
target audience.
No.
or
We're
someone that
actually
just
not.
watches NFL and knows a few players. Like, let's be honest, it's for a very, very casual NFL
it's
fan
meant to-
that may know fucking 12 teams.
It's meant to market it to the casual fan and trying to reach a broader audience, obviously trying to reach a female audience as well. Like from that point of view, it's done very well, in my opinion.
Now, I want to start by giving a shout out to Sonny Weaver Jr., Kevin Costner's character. You will never hear me speak a bad name about Kevin Costner. He's one of the best actors of all time.
He's actually been, if you go through his filmography, he's been in some unbelievable movies.
So
Field of Dreams.
Kevin Costner's also in Yellowstone.
I've watched Yellowstone.
Yeah. Scotty's not a movie watcher, so I guess I'll preface this whole segment by saying getting
He's been a
Scotty
baby.
to
He's been a
watch the
baby the
movie
entire week. Yeah.
was probably the most excruciating thing I've ever done. I've tried to get an infant bath, and this guy wouldn't do it.
From the start, from our preseason fucking chats where we're like, hey, we're going to map out the off season and what we're going to talk about. And you guys like, we're going to watch that. And I was like, yeah, I'll hate watch it eventually. And then it got down to the fucking 12th hour. And then I was like,
typical Scott. Do everything at the last minute.
oh, no,
Poorly.
that's
I think he does most things very quickly, I've heard.
Yeah, extremely quickly.
Like, record time.
Efficiency is 100% my thing. No, but like I just had no interest in watching any movies, to be honest, and especially a movie that I've heard so many bad things about.
So as someone who watched it for the first time going into this, like what's your overall just view of the movie as a whole?
It was a fine movie. I wouldn't watch it again. I don't watch too many movies twice, so it's not a slight. I mean, like apart from like Gladiator and shit like that, that's fucking like all time greats.
It's not the podcast. Let's watch it.
No, but like,
Put it on.
yeah, like it was fine. I was like plodding away doing some work stuff, and then I realized that I watched the movie for like fucking 45 minutes, and I typed one word. So like, it kept me in the.
Yeah.
It kept me in the movie enough. I felt like the first half of the movie was far better than the
draft.
second.
That's what ruined it because you know something about football.
Because he's a draft nuffy. That's
No,
that's
but
fine.
like what pissed me off, and we'll bring up what pissed me off the most in this movie when we talk about the movie. But like the amount of people that just like casually like the strength and training coach is like, hey, this guy's really, really good. You should watch out for him. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up and stay in your fucking lane. You're not talking to the GM on draft day about who he's taking with pick 6. Shut the fuck up. Mum, don't call me. I'm fucking making my whole year's wage today.
Well, what I would say,
it's a movie, Scott. It's meant to have dramatic effect.
When I let into poor Sonny Weaver Jr.
Yeah, sorry,
Let's
go.
just recap his past year and a half, right?
Yeah.
So he had obviously he got the new coach the season before, right? So he had to fire his dad the season before.
Yeah. That was
his dad's a legend of the club.
Yeah.
And then we
Cleveland Browns, in case no one knows.
And they're shitting on him the whole movie until the end. You find out he fired him because he was terribly ill, and his mum was like, "You got to fire him." So
It's 3/4 of the way through. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's going to die. He's going to die on the sideline. Essentially.
Stress, yeah.
Then he hires this new coach who is a rip-off of Barry Switzer from the Dallas Cowboys, who's won a Super Bowl at Dallas Cowboys after taking over from a legendary coach there. And then, as Sonny Weaver Jr. quotes, continued to burn the place down.
Yeah.
And he's hired him, who's Dennis Leary, which we'll talk about soon, because Dennis Leary's just gold. And
sorry, can we...
Then
before you continue, I only know the 2 main actors, and I don't know any other actor. So the whole podcast is going to be like, who's that? Where's he from?
Who's that guy? Who's Joey Pants?
Yeah.
Who's Joey Pants?
So then the next season starts with the new coach. They start 5-1 with their quarterback who's had injury issues, who's playing excellent. He gets injured, and they don't make the playoffs that year after starting 5-1. His dad then dies a week before this movie's playing. So he's got that going on. He finds out as the movie starts, he finds out that his girlfriend, who's also the capologist, is at the
played by
Browns,
Jennifer Garner,
who is
Smoke Show,
that she's pregnant.
Yeah,
Scotty reckons she's throwing 110 miles an hour in this movie. That's how hot she is.
I'm just saying she's very classically good looking.
She's throwing a consistent 95 and striking people out when she needs to.
And she's got to change up when she needs it. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would say most of everyone on the planet will go, yeah, Jennifer Gardner, she's classically good looking.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman. Beautiful. Yeah. And also a very good actor. she's quite good in this too.
Yeah, she's
okay.
She
so
probably
he finds
honestly
out that he's essentially like half side P, like new hidden relationship because they can't tell anyone about it. Is pregnant, and like Sonny Weaver Jr. is what 50 in his 50s, and he's definitely in his mid.
He's definitely much older than her.
Yeah,
that kid might have
find that he's
issues.
having a kid for the first time.
Yeah,
and there's that pressure on draft, and it's on draft day. The owner, who's hilarious in this as well,
Frank Langella,
essentially says, "You trade for the number 1 pick, and you get Bo.
No, make a splash.
I'll
want you to make a splash. Yeah.
And you get Bo Callahan, or I'm firing you."
Yeah.
So
that's how he starts his day, legit.
And then his first thing is then the slimy sleaze bag GM he's smacking his pancakes in, calls him, knowing that he's under all the pressure in the fucking world, calls him and just rorts him for 3 first-round picks.
No.
Has to do it because his owners basically said you fired him.
No, Kevin Costner rings him.
Yeah.
And he goes,
no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
No, because the owner...
Seahawks GM calls him.
Oh, yeah, the Seahawks.
Because they're like, we don't really know about Bo Callahan. They're like, well, who's desperate enough? And he's like, Sonny Weaver Jr.
Yeah,
that's the opening scene. And he calls Sonny Weaver Jr.
That's true.
Who's just been told his missus is pregnant. And it's like, they've caught him on a pretty vulnerable fucking time. His old man's died a week before.
He's having a hard week. There's no
the whole world's shitting on him for firing his dad, and no one knows that he did it out of the goodness of his heart for his mum.
And they've got the janitor there telling him who he should fucking pick.
Yeah.
Fuck hell.
They've got the intern on the desk, poor Reg or Rick, whatever his name is, who just cops a bath the entire fucking movie.
He does cop a bath, doesn't he? His poor laptop gets bloody destroyed.
Fuck, he launches that laptop into the wall. My whole life's on that.
It's all just hysterical. So it starts, and then so you see all the stuff with him trading the first round pick, him with the owner at the water park where he's like, make a splash, or essentially like
that was cringy.
He even says, Kevin was even like, are you saying if I don't, you're gonna fire me? And he's like, yeah.
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 Kind of.
No, I'm not saying no. And then
Does it, before we go any further, because I want to get, because the owners are essentially giving him carte blanche to do this, right?
Yep.
Does anyone in this room think that it's a good deal?
Terrible
The
deal.
3 first-round picks to get to move up from 6 to
not
1?
from 6 to 1.
Not from 6
if
to
you're
1.
moving from 30 to 1, yeah, but you're giving up the 6 overall pick and then 2 future it's diabolical.
Like, you think about it, like, if you're bad enough to be picking at pick 6 and say what you want about the quarterback that was 5-1 and whatever.
Yeah.
If your team is still bad enough to go from 5-1, the Colts, and then go all the way down, you don't give away your future first because your team's obviously not that close.
Yeah, you need the guy. But the funny part is that the owner like hugs him and congratulates him, like saying he's done a great job, which just tells you how diabolical of an owner he is.
And I think this is why when I watched him do that, and I've seen it a couple of times, I think it's probably the third time I've seen this.
Fucking get it
you
right.
can feel like you can understand the pressure.
Yeah.
Like you can see he's not doing it being like, this is a great fucking deal I'm giving you. Like him as the GM, he's going, this is terrible. I should not be doing this, but I've got a gun to my head. I essentially have to.
The movie actually does a good job of conveying that pressure to you, the viewer, of like, this is the situation. It's almost the pressure pot of being an NFL GM.
Because when you just say it, he traded 3 first. When you watch it and you see him do it, he's not doing this because he wants to.
Yeah.
No.
Like you can tell he's like, oh, this is bad.
even the sets, even the way like the movie sort of plays out, like the office setting, even the draft room. The draft room looks like a fucking war room from like World War II, mate, where they're all sitting around trying to work out how to break the Enigma codes. Like the whole thing is meant to like show you pressure all the time.
But I think that's what they are, though. Or probably not now, but like I think now they've got plan Y, Z sorted out. So if this guy goes, we'll trade back, bang, bang, bang. They've like 8 or 9 fucking plans deep.
Sure.
Like, but yeah, I think
the other part that I found really hilarious is that how like you sort of alluded to it, like the janitor's giving you. It's like everything just seems so really like ad hoc, off the cuff. Like we'll just sort of make this up as we go along. That's not how you fucking run a franchise, man. But maybe that's how the Browns do run their franchise, and that's why it's so
believable.
Yeah.
but at that time,
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Now, I've watched this movie a couple of times as well. I know I've got to get a life. Thanks, Scotty. But I think
Scotty.
what's just
how early in this movie do you reckon it was all a plot from Sonny Weaver? Like, because he writes the sticky note at the start saying Fonte, Mac, no matter what.
Yes, he doesn't write the sticky note.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he writes.
Does he write?
He writes after she tells him that
No,
she's
before.
pregnant in the room.
No, before.
Yeah,
No,
before. He literally is writing it in the kitchen when the GM rings.
About it already because it's.
Why didn't I think he?
Yeah,
wrote
but
it?
Then she comes out and she storms out. And
Yeah. So like he writes it because he's got ESPN, and then he realizes at that point, like I'm going to hear so much noise today, and I think the movie like made sure that you will get that point.
Yep.
That he's going to get so much noise because the person that fucking gives him his coffee is like, "Hey, you got pick 7. What about that kid? Shut the fuck up." So I think he realizes he's going to hear a lot of noise, and he goes, "This is the guy. I'm not going to let any of the."
Well, it starts because Matt calls him.
Yeah,
That was before, but he writes
Has
his
he written
name
down
down
already?
Yeah. So like it's the second scene in the movie. Like
Before we go any further, I can ask a question. Who of the three of us you think would be the best football GM in this room?
It's me by a mile.
no, you don't have the heart to cut someone.
I'll fucking cut someone.
No,
I'll fucking cut you out of my life. You mean you know what?
Whoa.
I take it back. I'm so sorry. Please don't ever leave me.
Wow.
maybe a combination of all of us.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
take the
too
chocolate.
unemotional. You're autistic, but that's about it.
I'm also too unemotional.
Yeah, you would need me to be like, I'd need to be on the fence because you'd be like, you two would disagree for just for the sake of disagreeing.
Oh,
And
he's
I'd be
a
like,
personal arguer. We've
I'd be
already
like,
worked that out.
I'd be like, guys,
if we had to
hear me
make it-
out here.
If we had to make a choice about Jalen Hurts, I swear to God, the season wouldn't even start.
No, I'd be arguing forever. And I'd be like, oh, well, he won a Super Bowl. Like,
Elite.
we can't hate him.
Elite QB,
Elite.
and he's on the comeback this year.
Anyway, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So the opening kind of 20 minutes is like, yeah, old Sonny Weaver's having a bit of a fucking
He's having
month.
a time. He's having a time.
Yeah, like he's getting shit on still a year and a half later for firing his dad, which, it's just everything's coming. It's all closing, and you can feel the way they film it. It's like you can
It's on top
really
of you.
understand, like, oh, this guy's under
Just
stress.
finding out that your secret side piece girlfriend is pregnant the morning of draft day is enough.
Well, she wasn't a side piece because you find out later when I thought it was his sister in the room with his mum, that it's
Yeah, it was
actually
his
his
ex.
ex-wife. And
Yeah.
you're like, So the mum clearly likes the ex-wife still because she's
Yeah.
been to the
And they both knew sort of that
then
they
she
were somewhat.
calls her Amy instead of
Yeah.
the right name. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, bro.
I forgot. I full forgot my train of thought. Oh no! I think what the movie does is, like what you were alluding to, like he's heading into year 3 of being a GM, and I feel like if you're in the NFL currently, if you're heading into year 3 of being a GM, it's sort of like, hey, you got to fucking shit or go home. Like, if you don't get it right this year, like, start looking at another city.
We don't see the plan sort of coming together.
Yeah, which is
you're out the door.
Like what the movie, I think casual fans would never have understood that, but I think that the movie puts that in good perspective. That like as a GM, like, hey, you've inherited a team year 1, you've made you sort of should have your coaching staff and all that in plan for year 2. Year 3, you need to have the right players in place. Otherwise, we're starting again.
And that's what he kind of says at one point where he's
He
talking to Jennifer Garley. He's saying, I have never got the chance to do my own team. So now I'm almost being forced into not doing it again.
Yeah.
And in the end, he makes the decision that I'm going to fail on my own accord. And it works out for him in the short term. We'll talk about how we think that would have worked out later.
Yep.
Because it's all sunshines and rainbows at the end. But yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. Then we get into when you first see the coach, Dennis Leary, Barry Switzer ripoff. Tommy, I think you've got the clip of when he first goes in and tells them that he's traded for the number 1 overall pick. Put that up for us. So as you notice there, the rest of the war room obviously get pretty excited. And if you're not watching on YouTube or you're not watching the video, you're doing yourself a disservice. Shout out to Tom. Everyone's excited except for the coach. You can instantly see. And that's when you learn the other quarterback is the coach's guy.
Yep.
Well, not just that, but the coach also knows that you're not going to go from pick 6 to pick 1 just swapping picks.
Yeah, everyone's celebrating. He's thinking,
what else have you thrown in?
He's the first one to ask, what did you give up to get this?
And he says, this year's first, which
and then he's
obviously you're swapping. Next year's first, and then one of the goofy guy goes, oh, well, that's reasonable. And then he's like, and next year's first in the room just goes dead quiet.
Yeah, so it's like 3 first rounders to move up to pick 1. So
from 6 is diabolical too.
Oh,
like, I think this year's and next year's you'd be like, cool, you're moving up to get the quarterback, whatever. But
yeah.
Can I just start on the quarterback played by Smallville, Superman himself?
Yep. Brian Drew in the movie. Yep.
I don't know who that is.
Tom Welling.
Is it Tom Welling? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So very handsome young man, by the way.
He played Superman for God's sakes. Like
he played the TV show Smallville, which is based on Superman.
No, he's Brian. I thought his name was Bo in the movie.
No, Bo Callahan's the quarterback.
Who's Brian Drew?
Is the backup.
No, he's the current Cleveland.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So all I'm saying is
I did watch this movie.
It's his 8th year in the NFL. He's 5-1 as a starter before he got hurt. You've got the 6th overall pick. He likes Mac. They're crazy not rolling with him.
Again, the owner has essentially put a gun to his head and said, make a splash.
And then he goes and talks to he's made the trade and everything. And then he goes and talks to the strength and conditioning coach, that goofy guy. And she's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
And he starts telling him, he's throwing 15 yards further.
Wanting more.
400.
He's coming off a knee injury.
So he's in the best shape of his life.
He's been doing secret workouts.
And then you can see the cogs turning where he's like, shit. I shouldn't have done this.
And then just after. So, and then, I mean, we can skip a fair bit ahead in this movie now. So it gets out on Twitter.
Yep.
So one of the players in the draft tweet out saying, this
Mac, who's the guy that he wants all along.
Well, the Mac who was projected to be the pick at pick 7 or 6, whatever.
Played by Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Chadwick.
Shout out.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very sad.
Also don't know.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, Black Panther, very good actor. He died of cancer. Very sad.
He was Black Panther, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought I knew him from somewhere.
Yeah.
So that pick 7 projected to get him. He hears from his agent that there was the trade. So he gets on Twitter and he goes, you fucked up. You've traded up to get a guy that's a bust. And then a few teams are like hearing all these whispers about the trade. Schefter's like trying to ring him to confirm it. And then Kansas City's like ringing him. Is like, hey, you're going up to get a quarterback. What are you doing with your other guy? We'll offer you this. It's also got the Bills like, hey, what are you doing?
Well, the coach goes behind their back to the Bills.
Yeah.
to say,
He's
hey,
got a friend
I
there,
don't
yeah.
want to do this. Can you make him an offer
Well,
for the first overall pick?
And it wasn't necessarily for the quarterback; it was for the picks. He wanted to get the picks back, and they were going to get a running back and something else. So yeah, that's also getting the wheels turning. That where he's like, "Hey, I might actually have a guy because there's teams calling me straight away, going, what are you doing with him? We'll gladly take him off your hands."
Yeah.
So-
You can see the realization of, yeah, I've kind of fucked up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that goes back and forth. Obviously, I think we'll play the scene where Dennis Leary, what's his name in the movie? The coach, I can't remember.
So
now.
Coach Penn. Coach
Penn comes in. Tommy played the clip now where he comes in.
Love it.
Oh, that probably cuts off at probably the funniest part of the movie.
With the coffees.
Oh,
it's like,
you want a coffee?
You guys want a coffee? And they're like, yeah. And she goes, I'm not getting you coffees, you idiots.
That is actually a good line. You're right.
It's a great line. The other funny line, I'm going to say this now because I'll forget it later. The funny one when they keep going to the closet because he's trying to talk about the baby. And then his security guy that's giving him all the intel on Bo,
Yeah.
they open the door and he's like, everyone cozy in here?
Yeah.
That's a good line.
Yeah, that's because the intern's in there as well. Yeah.
Like, everyone cozy?
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is where you first learn that the coaches, because then after this, he says, I'm paraphrasing, but I know you're all in your feelings because your old man died last week and you're nailing your secretary or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
you're nailing you're nailing the cap girl.
Yeah.
And you see Costner's like, and you think he's pissed off. And then he says, hey, my dad was basically a legend. When we talk about him, we talk about him as Coach Weaver.
Yeah.
Can you show him that respect or basically you fuck off? And you see the coach kind of go, yeah,
I've overstepped the
fair
boundary
enough.
here.
That's fair.
Yeah, I got it here if you want to watch it.
Bang.
Yeah.
He's a good actor, Kev.
Oh,
You can't make a bad movie.
elite. You can't you can't out act a bad movie.
I said he can't make a bad movie.
No,
You seen Waterwell?
Waterworld's a great movie. I said
It's not.
Waterworld. It's an okay movie.
I've never heard of it.
If he wasn't in it, it would be awful. No one.
I'm
would
going to
understand
take this right off the rails. What's that movie? Is it The Guardian that he's in where he does?
it. Oh, with Ashton Kutcher
Yeah,
when,
it's a
when they're
fantastic
Coast
movie.
Guards.
yeah.
He's
Great
good in
movie.
every movie. He's ever in.
Fantastic movie.
He's one of the best actors of all time.
Field of Dreams, one of the best movies ever made.
Field of Dreams.
What Bianca does, she only watches a select 7 or so movies about 30 times.
And that's one of them.
And yeah, The Guardian's one of them. I reckon I've seen that more than I've seen any other movie.
That's really.
And it's not even a movie I fucking like
that
thoroughly
sounds
enjoy.
awful.
It's not. It's like he's in it, so it might be okay. But shit, I wouldn't watch it more. I watched it once.
Oh, no,
That
it's
was
pretty
enough.
good.
It's a
pretty
good
good.
movie. It's a good movie.
Ashton's a handsome man. Ashton looks very similar to Kevin from The Office when he has his hair.
No, he doesn't. Shut up.
Office fans, that's for you, Dan. No, so yeah, and I think we learn at this point that Coach Penn, played by Dennis Leary, Tom, I think you got something to play because Dennis Leary is in fact a massive asshole in real life.
Oh yeah.
So much of an asshole that he once released a
I
song.
made a song called "I'm an Asshole."
Tom?
I know this song. Yeah, I know the song.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Tom.
That's Dennis Leary.
Okay.
That's as soon as I forgot.
So is he taking the piss out of himself for that song?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
a parody. It was like
Okay.
a funny song. It was meant to be funny, but
He's
it
actually
was
a pretty good stand-up as well. He's
It
got
was a
some funny
massive
bits.
song. Like it
Yeah,
was
yeah, I
huge.
remember it. Yeah.
So that's Dennis Leary. If people have forgotten, because when I'd forgotten he was in this movie, and the first scene he walked in, I wrote in my notes Dennis Leary being an asshole.
So I wouldn't even know another movie he's in, and you don't have to try and tell me.
No,
just
I
wouldn't.
actually couldn't think of another one. That's
I've never seen that bloke before. I thought he was someone else completely.
so that's Dennis Leary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the back. Obviously, everyone. The coach is upset. You know their relationship's not great. They're not on the same page. And can we talk about the scene with Jennings, Terry Cruz's son? Terry Crews.
Should we just, because we're going to be going back and forth, should we just get through the meat of this movie and then
Yeah, we'll go into some. Should we just discuss what actually happens, right?
Yeah,
So
let's just finish.
he trades the 3 first-round picks. Buffalo call. He says, "Nah, I'm staying.
Yeah,
I'm staying." He then starts getting some intel into Bo Callahan from this security guard who threw some heat in this game. The security guard.
Yeah,
Did he ever?
Limited scenes, but very good and hilarious because he kept saying, "Ask me why," and he's like, "I'm not going to ask you why. Just tell me." He's like, "Ask me."
Yeah.
It's like just everyone's been around that dude that's like him.
Yeah.
That's why he was so funny. And he comes to him and says, "Hey, he had a 21st birthday party. Some shit got out of hand, whatever, 21-year-olds. Police came because some money was stolen and they interviewed everyone from the party and none of his teammates were on the interview list." That's where the cogs start turning, that there's something off about this guy. Because P. Diddy, his agent, which we'll talk about later.
Talk about that in a minute.
Calls him with Bo and he's talking to him. And you can see Sonny Weaver going, I don't know about this kid. There's something. You can see the irk that he's like, I've just traded 3 first-round picks because I'm going to get fired. And I don't know about this kid at all. So his security guard brings that up. The security guard brings it up and goes, the Dom of the Cleveland Browns brings it up goes, this is a situation. And that's the first kind of red flag we start to see because the whole thing is he's the best player. He's
a can't miss number 1 pick.
He's won. He wins every game. He's a Heisman winner. I think did he win the national championship? They don't mention it.
No, I don't think so. They don't say it. But yeah, so basically he goes, he pulls out, Peyton Manning, Montana, all these other guys. Elway, and he goes, they had a but they were excellent at everything, but they had something that they weren't really good at. What's Bo Callahan, the surefire number 1 pick? So he's searching around, he's ringing everyone, and he's sort of like circled this character thing, and then he pretty much he rings the coach. The coach tells him to fuck off. Essentially, the coach is he's a big actor as well.
Yeah, he's another that guy.
Yeah, I've forgotten his name. He says basically, do you think it's more likely that the police wanted to cut our players some slack? So the coach lies to him. We find out later.
Yeah.
Blatantly lies, trying to protect his guy, which chances with, my greatest success, Bo Callahan. So he's obviously pretty chuffed that he's coached this guy.
Yeah.
Which holds him in good stead because if one of his players goes number 1, that's going to go a long way to recruiting other guys into his program as well, obviously.
Correct.
So, and then
Sorry,
Tommy.
Sorry to jump in just because you were talking about the security guard that gives the intel of Bo Callahan. You know who the security guard is?
Yeah, he's the brother from There's Something About Mary.
He is.
Yeah.
Or have you seen My Baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah. One and the same.
Did you not know that?
No, didn't recognize him.
I picked it straight away after 2 seconds.
Have you seen My Baseball?
Yeah.
He's the cameraman in Scream 1 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
He's that guy.
Yep.
Scotty, continue.
Yeah, so for the second time, Mac, the linebacker who was projected to be pick 7, rings Kevin Costner and he's like, "Hey, if you're looking for something on what's his name? Bo
Callahan.
Bo Callahan.
I keep wanting to say Bo Nix.
I was going to say Bo Nix as well. He's like, watch the game that he played against us, Ohio State. I had 4 sacks on him.
And they highlighted he'd only been sacked 11 times for the year, and 4 of them were in that one game.
And then the linebacker's like, he's like, yeah, but everyone takes sacks, yada, yada, yada. He's like, yeah, but watch it. Watch the
next play.
Watch the play after. Watch how he acts. So Costner sort of throws it in the bin a little bit because he's probably like a jaded other player. And it plays on him a little bit. And then he goes into the war room and he goes, hey, let's just watch this game. This is like a little bit later in the movie. Let's just watch this game. And then it becomes crystal clear that he's easily rattled and he does the wrong thing. He has no reads. So as soon as he gets hit, he's almost like unplayable.
I think Tommy has the clip from this one as well, don't you, big dog?
Yeah, I've got it here. Let's watch it.
They should have
quick input as someone that doesn't watch college or anything like that. How can a war room full of guys that are solely there to watch college ball to scout players go, oh, wasn't that the game where the other top pick, Vontae Mack, got knocked out, got taken out and wasn't in the second half? Like,
they do say that.
Yeah, but they don't.
You would know that.
Yeah.
So then they show then they after they show that touchdown, they go, well, and Costner, Sonny Weaver Jr. says, where was Mac?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, he got ejected. And then it shows Mac. He strip sack, scored a touchdown, and gave the ball because when he calls the first time, he's with his nephews.
Yes.
And you kind of don't get it. He's taking them somewhere. He takes it to a girl in the crowd who's wearing a bandana. She's clearly sick. And he gives her the ball, and the ref flags him for that, which I don't even think is flaggable. I don't even think they do that.
I think that's
college.
just
But
the dramatic
for the
effects.
movie.
Yeah.
And he loses his mind. He's clearly just trying to explain to the ref, hey, that's my sister, whatever.
Yep.
And then Sonny Weaver says, oh, she died 6 months later.
No, so he gets ejected. So he gets the flag for that, and he just brushes the ref's shoulder
Yeah, that's right.
to
try and tell him,
explain, hey, it's my sister, she's got cancer. And then the ref doesn't even get it. Like, if the split second he gets touched, he ejects him straight away. And it's halfway through the third quarter or something like that.
Yeah. So then you can say, and then it kind of clicks with you. That's why he's so concerned about getting drafted earlier, because he needs to look after his nephews. He's basically embraced a family. He's got to look after them like they're his own.
It wasn't probably like a borderline character thing, but like he went from like a mid character to like a super high character guy now. And Costner's like, oh, there's a reason behind all of this now. Like,
Yeah,
he's a stud player. He's high character. He's the heart and soul of the defense. And the linebacker Mac is going up in his internal board, and they found the thing on Callahan, and he's like, I've got to get off him. He's actually a bust. I found the thing, and we need to get off this pick.
Well, because then the security guard comes and tells him the story about the playbooks.
Yes.
And he's like, they give out it's basically the Jamarcus Russell story.
Yeah.
They give out playbooks to prospects. Someone in Washington tells him, he gives out prospects. They put $100 bill in it. And he's like, obviously some of these kids don't read it. That's not the big deal. But when they say to them, hey, did you find the $100 bill? He explains that everyone who didn't read it says, oh, I'm so embarrassed. And they're like, I'm sorry, and own it. And he says, Bo Callahan lied and said, oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that. And basically it starts forming that he's a bit of a phony. Right? He's a big fat phony in the world of Family Guy. And then the security guy says, now they told me 2 stories about the $100 bill. Callahan's, because it was the weirdest response they've
had 2 weird stories.
And the second one was someone read the playbook, mailed the $100 bill back to them in a card and said, you can give me this when I win you a Super Bowl. And you're like, oh, who was it? Brian Drew.
No. The guy says again, are you going to ask me who it was? And he's like, oh, he rolls he does the most like extreme eye roll. And he's like, who was it? And he's like, Brian Drew. And then they're like,
you see all the cogs turning.
The pennies dropped, and he's like, I've got to get off this fucking pick.
And that's after Brian Drew has trashed his office, and they've had that incredibly overacted. So, Tommy, you've got that scene, don't you?
Oh, we don't have to watch every scene, do we?
And this scene here, it obviously then shows that he's got an emotional connection with the quarterback too. He actually likes him. It's not just I'm going to get rid of him, and because he basically says, "I'll trade you if I trade you," which is I'm not trading you. And then he gets the offer from Kansas City, and he's like, "I'll call you back in half an hour." And then he's like, "No, we're not trading."
Another important note is that the coach Penn actually wants that quarterback too, because he thinks he can run his system better.
Yes. So I think there's self-realization over that from when he makes the trade for the first probably hour of the movie. You see it slowly, him going like, oh, shit. But then he's fighting this internal thing where, well, I'm going to get fired if I don't do it. So then we get to the draft. It starts. He's in his office. They always, their tradition is they call in the pick together in the war room. He calls it in secretly in his office. He goes down. They're like, oh, Sonny, we've got to hurry up. The picks, we've got to get the pick in. The NFL, the coverage has got eyes in, and they're like, oh, if you don't get your pick in time, then it shows the time. It's only been like 4 minutes. So it's like, chill, daddy, chill. And then they pick Vontae Mack, number 1.
Which is a very big surprise in the movie.
Big surprise, because they could have got him at 7.
Could have got him at 7, yeah. With my live commentary when I was watching it for the first time, I was like, why the fuck would they trade up 3 first rounds to get a linebacker that they were projected to get 7?
And then my response was, it gets a whole lot worse.
I'm like, great.
So they take Mac. Obviously, it's a cool moment because Mac's he's the only one not in the green room.
Yeah.
Again, he's with his family. They just keep drumming home the character.
Yeah, that's right.
Arc. They drum home the character arc with Jennings by Terry Crews calling, going, I raised my kid right, because he had a fight where he beat the shit out of a guy, but then he explains they attacked us. What am I meant to do? Let them beat me up? Like I'm not a piece of shit. Basically, I was just defending myself. Yeah, I went too far. So there's all that.
And in the film, Terry Crews' character is an ex-Browns player
legend.
Well.
Yeah, ex-Brown legend. So there's that story around it too. So they take Vontae Mack at 1, and everyone starts losing it. The owner is at the draft day with the Callahan jersey ready to go and just pegs it on the ground.
Callahan loses it. He leaves the green room. He's crying like a little bitch. And he just solidifies that whole character thing going negatively.
They do a great job of like watching it this time. They do a great job of highlighting all the things that they want to highlight about these people. So you can like, don't get me wrong. I'm not, as an NFL fan, I'm not justifying the picks and stuff they do, and if it was even possible to do it when we get to
a lot of it's just for dramatic effect.
Yeah, but like they highlight it from a movie sense, like. He's under pressure. He makes this, but then he follows his bit of paper. Then Ali finds a bit of paper.
Whoa.
What?
No, we'll get to that.
Isn't that now?
No, because we've still got to go through the trade.
Yeah, so he does that. They trade one. And then as the NFL does, this is probably the most realistic part of the draft. All the other teams start freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because they're like, why did they not take Callahan?
What do they know?
What do they know that we don't know? The other GM calls him not the
Jags.
Is it no, not the Jags guy. Another GM calls him
Arizona.
And they're like, tell me, like, what do you
Arizona.
know? Like, tell me why I shouldn't take him. And he's just basically like, whatever, man. And then you start seeing why he's a good GM because you see him ticking going, hey, I've basically got myself fired, but I can fucking fix this now.
Sure.
I can see everyone's panicking here.
And also, like, he knows that at 7, Seattle was going to get his 3 first-round picks and then the guy. So he's like, I'm going to get fired straight away. And by this time, the owner's like, hey, I'm flying back to Cleveland. I will fucking
fire you in person.
Fire you right now mid-draft.
Yeah.
So he realizes that the Broncos are pick 6 or something the Jags.
Jags are pick 6.
Jags are pick 6.
And
Broncos on the clock.
Rookie GM.
Yeah. The Broncos are on the clock. So he's got 10 minutes to work this deal. So he's like, hey, do you want to save your draft? I'll trade you 3 first-rounders.
No, 3 second-rounders.
Sorry, 3 second-rounders. And then I'll take your pick and then you can save your draft. And the GM's like, oh, why would I do that? And then basically his war room for the Jags are like, oh, that's a good deal. Take it.
That's the worst part. This is the worst part. This is the worst part of the movie.
Definitely Sonny Weaver's selling a bit of snake oil in this scene. Like, he's done really well.
When he convinces them to trade. But the worst part is that
the rest
Jags
of the
war room going, when he goes, yep, all right, deal. And they're all like high-fiving. I'm like, the other people are like, what are you doing? Like, they should be like, what the fuck? No.
Yeah, that's a little bit unrealistic.
You traded 3 first-rounders to go from 7 to fucking 1. Now you're trading 3 first-rounders to go to 3 second-rounders to not even get back into the first round. It is fucking retarded.
It's dumb. That's the word. That's the part of the movie where you're like, oh,
that's very unrealistic.
This is,
and he hangs up on him and he gets a fucking Pro Bowl caliber returner as well.
No, that's the Seattle.
No, that's the Seattle one. Later.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So then he does that deal. He gets the 6th pick, and then you think, all right, cool. They're going to take Callahan. Like, if you watch this for the first time, you're like, all right, they're going to get Callahan as well.
Yeah.
But they're off Callahan at this point. The Browns are there. They don't want Callahan. Sonny Weaver's also thinking, all right, I've got to make this work with the coach too, and he doesn't want Bo.
No, he wants Franklin. Is it Franklin? The running back? Jennings, yeah.
And then he goes, all right, now I'm going to call Seattle, who fleeced me this morning, slopping pancakes in mouth. And he was quite a rude prick, as a Seattle person would be.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
Dubs.
Cheap shot. But yeah, he calls him and he goes, I'm going to take Callahan now. And he's like, no, you're not. Like, you would have taken him at 1. He's like, no, I've got pick 6 now. So either you give me my 3 first-round picks back and we swap, you guys can get Callahan, you win. And then during the movie, they show this Seattle GM with all the fans coming to the field at the gate saying fire him because they wanted both.
We want both kind of thing.
The little sprinkle of genius is like, hey, you're going to get him pick 1.
Now you get saved $7 million.
Now you get to save $15 million and you get him at pick 6, and you've just started the day saving $15 million. We're in the same spot. And he's like,
I assume it's the owner, the other guy, the black guy.
Played by Tim McBride, another unbelievable that guy.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, that solves our salary cap issue too. So he turns it to, I've got you over a barrel here.
Yeah.
And then he's like, fine, I'll give you your 3 first-round picks back. And then he mutes it and goes, what else do we want?
Yeah.
And what's his name?
David Putney is the name of the player.
They're like, we want David Putney too, the returner. And he's like,
what do you want him for? Just because I feel like it.
And earlier in the movie where he calls him.
Tommy's got it up on the board. Unreal work from you, Tom.
Earlier in the morning where he calls him back because originally the deal was 2 first-round picks. And he calls him back and goes, all right, 2 first-round picks. He goes, nah, it's 3 first-round picks. We live in a different world than we did an hour ago.
Yeah.
And he says, I now want David Putney. And he's like, hey, we just agreed. And he's like, we live in a different world than we do 30 seconds
ago. Unreal.
It's awesome.
That was
Unreal
the drop the
callback.
mic moment.
That was perfect.
Good.
So he gets his picks back. They take Callahan. It's or whatever. They're all happy about it. Seattle are like, the fans are happy.
Yeah.
And then he takes Jennings, the son of the legend, and the coach. He says
He was his guy. Yeah.
And he's like, oh, who are we going to take here? And they're all like throwing out names. And he goes, Jennings to the coach. And that's when you see the coach go, all right. You know what?
Yeah.
We're playing the same game now.
On board now together.
We can
Yeah.
watch that scene. That's a good scene.
Great scene.
How good is Boomer? How good is Boomer? Boomer's one of the best NFL guys in movies.
And Ison, that's exactly how Ison would do it.
Yeah.
Like they'd be sitting there going, this is fucking ridiculous. And they'd be like, all right, camera's on. Let's make sure let's beautify this somehow. Because it really highlights that the NFL is a lot about presentation as well.
Of course. It's definitely business first.
Yeah. So that's kind of the plot of the movie and how it all works. Look, the unrealistic parts of the 3 second-round picks is travesty, but when he's doing it, you can feel the panic by the GM. I just think it would have been better if when he'd said, all right, I'm doing it, if the rest of the war room had been like, oh my God, man, you're an idiot. Like, you just lost your job. You just got us all
the
fired.
rookie GM's going to get fired already.
Yeah, I wish they'd made it like the rest of the room were like, oh shit, this guy just got us all done. But yeah, that's kind of how it worked. Sonny Weaver ends up the legend. The GM's in the room when he's doing this, hugs him and says, all right.
The owner.
The
owner's mid-firing him as he's doing this trade.
He's like, you can fire me. The coach quits after he takes Mac. The coach says, I quit.
Yeah.
And he's like, if by the end of the night you want to quit, quit. And then the owner's like, I'm going to fire you. And he's like, hey, by the end of the night, if you want to fire me, fire me. He makes these moves, says, I love this fucking job, which is just
a little bit
unbearably cringe.
Yeah. It fits the profile of the movie.
But it's a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we feel about the movie. We've got some topics we'll go through now.
Yeah, it's got a few fun topics that we're going to do. So this is a little bit of a.
We've just given you an audio book on the movie play-by-play now.
Little bit of,
I don't know if you've ever reviewed a movie before, Scott.
Nah,
pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, that's how they
so
work.
These topics that we're going to do, Tom's going to have some graphics up on the screen too. Make sure you're watching. Where James and I are huge fans of the Rewatchables podcast. Shout out to Bill Simmons and shout out to the Ringer Network. So we've done a little bit of an homage. Something similar in the similar vein. We're doing a few different categories, and we'll talk about it.
Yep. And the first one is I could do this all day. The Rewatch Award.
So for the most rewatchable scene.
Yes, I personally, for me, I think the most rewatchable scene is when the wife and the mum are in the room with him, and you can tell he's just so fucking agitated by it. He can't stand it. In fairness to her, all she wants to do is spread her dead husband's ashes and get him to read the Gaelic thing.
Oh,
and he's
the worst part. She's been a football wife the entire time. She would know how important draft day is, and she's like, "Nah, we have to do it now." I was like, "Bitch, do it tomorrow."
Because the reason I like saying, because on one hand, as it went, I'm like, "Sonny, just walk out and do the ashes and read the thing." But then I'm like, fuck, he's a fucking GM in NFL football. It's an hour before the draft. What are you doing to him?
Yeah.
The ex-wife is there throwing shade at him. Allie walks in. Best. The wife calls, correct, and most normal wives, and calls her the wrong name. So he's like, her name's Allie. Like clearly they know about this relationship.
Yeah.
You know what her name is. Stop being a jerk about it. He's like, I'm not doing it. I've got too much to worry about. I'm probably going to get fired today because I'm taking Mac at number 1 and I know it, and I'm probably going to get fired. I just thought it was, and then the wife walking going, good luck, and Jennifer Garner's just like, bitch, I'm way hotter than you. I'll be fine.
Absolutely, she's.
Look at me. You're haggard.
My most, good scene. Not sure it's the most rewatchable scene in the whole movie, but for me, the most rewatchable scene is definitely the I want my picks back triple trade scene at the end, the culmination of the movie. It is a little bit cringe, but no, he obviously you said it perfectly before. He slowly realizes like, I can get all my picks back. I can fleece Seattle, and I can still get the guy I want to get.
That's where it was cool because he took Mac and it was like, I'm fired. I'm doing this as my fuck you, fire me. I'm cool with it. I'm doing what I wanted to do. Fire me on my own accord, whatever. And then the realization of, everyone's panicking here. I've broken the whole fucking draft, which happens.
Does happen.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
When when Niners took Alex Smith, I know it was a quarterback and a quarterback, not a linebacker, but it was like That broke the whole fucking draft.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Why? What's wrong with Rodgers?
Why is he sliding?
He was the number one guy. What's wrong with him?" So it does happen.
But even recently, a couple of drafts ago, I don't know, Scotty's favourite schedule was predicted to go number 2, and he ended up slipping all the way to the 5th.
It was more media driven, but I agree. Like that's what the narrative was for the first 3 rounds. It was like, what the fuck?
Only because Mel Kiper can't fucking shut his yap.
Yeah,
correct. He needs to.
What was your rewatchable scene?
My most rewatchable scene is probably a little bit of a lame one, but when the linebacker goes 1 and just the emotion and being around his family, and it's like, you know that like it meant so much to him, and his like sister would have been so proud, and he didn't say anything. He's just like hugging his little nephew, like it. I just thought that like that was a really cool, because that happens, like, you know.
Yes.
Like that is a 1-to-1 what happens in the real world. So I thought that was really cool. They
I want to talk about
emulated that.
Chadwick Boseman for a sec. I'm glad you brought this scene up. He's acting his fucking balls off in this movie. He's probably only got like 7 or 8 minutes of screen time, and he just steals the whole movie.
Yeah.
He's easily, if not the best actor, the second best actor in this whole movie.
And at this point, he wasn't Chadwick Boseman Black Panther.
No.
Like he was young. This was like one of his
Do you
first.
know what movie he did before this one?
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, he was in 42.
Oh, 42. I've seen that.
Was that just this?
It was literally the one, and he didn't want to do another sport movie, but the director Ivan Reitman was like, "You are perfect for this role." Even though he was 37, he was.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Two tidbits. Yeah, Chadwick Boseman was 37 years old in this movie.
Black don't crack.
Playing a college age kid.
You can say that.
And I'm glad you brought up
that.
And I'm glad you brought up Ivan Reitman, because I wanted to bring up him too.
1.
An all-time great Hollywood director. This was his last movie that he directed before he died.
He did Total Recall. Is that
No. So he did some really good Hollywood classics. I've got them written down here.
He did Stripes, Ghostbusters 2, Twins, Junior.
Junior, yeah, some really good movies.
Did he do Kindergarten Cop?
Yes, he did.
Who's your daddy? What does he do?
Yeah,
it's not a tumor.
Yeah. So
anyone listening to this,
all-time classics,
it's just going to go off the rails.
You're the only person that doesn't know this stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I would be.
You know what? That's fair from you as well.
Right.
I apologize.
Hit us with the next category.
In this day and age.
Hit us with the next category.
Sorry, just one thing last on Vontae Mack. The whole story of him, like you think he's desperate at the start when he first calls. And then as you get more information, you start to realize why he's desperate. It's the same as Sonny Weaver. Like you can tell he's under pressure. And as you learn in the draft, you know that if he doesn't go to them at 7, he's probably falling to late in the first round because no one's sure on him.
We said it earlier in the podcast, like so the scene where he has the folded up bit of paper. So it's prevalent through the whole movie, this folded up bit of paper. It makes a scene like...
And you don't know,
and you have no idea what's written on it. He has a massive argument and he pulls it out of his pocket and he slams it on a desk, and then he walks away and he comes back and it's in his pocket. So he leaves it in the war room, and then everyone sort of leaves, and I think the coach gets it.
No, the girl, Ali.
Ali gets it at the end, and then it just says no matter what, Vontae.
But Vontae Mack, no matter what.
Vontae Mack, yeah.
Which I got to admit, watching it, knowing what it said the whole time.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
It was
you're
cool.
like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Well, I assumed that it was a player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's cool. And then they really sell his story well throughout
They
it.
do.
You find out he's with his nephews, taking him. They're in the car with him. Oh, you love tumbling, and you're like, what's this guy doing?
Yeah.
And then he's at the next call. He's at the tumbling, and he gets his nephew to come up, and he's like, "Hey, do it like you're doing at home." You can tell like this guy's very committed to this. And then you see when he gets ejected, and then you realize,
They definitely stole he's
their parent now. Like he's looking after him. That's why he's so desperate to go early, because he needs the money to make sure it's not about him. It's about everyone else.
Taking care of everyone else.
He's not in the green room. He says, "Oh, they offered me. I don't want to do that. I want to be with my family." Like you put all the pieces together, and you're like,
and
I like this kid.
Early as well, he was like, "Oh, I can't go high teens. It won't work for me. I can't go high teens." And he's saying to his agent, "He's like, you got to work it out." And they're like, Texans at 15. He's like, "I'll play there, but you got to do better."
And he's like, "Well, that's just how it goes, man."
Yeah.
And then when he gets drafted, the agent tackles him off the couch.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, it's a really good scene.
Yeah.
The Vontae Mack stuff's probably some of the best part of the movie.
All right, can I lead the worst scene?
Oh no, which one are we going to next? Oh no, we're going to the quote of the movie. Is that what we're going to next?
Yeah, quote of the movie.
You can't handle the truth. Quote of the movie. Unbelievable topic name, Tommy.
Good name by you, Tom.
You guys go first because I've got to rip.
This wasn't on our checklist.
No, mine. I've got it. It's when I already said it earlier. When the security guard opens the room and goes, "Pretty cozy." That's the line of the movie. I thought it's fucking hysterical.
So I got 2 honorable mentions, and then I got the
All
best quote. So 2 honorable mentions was Vontae Mack, no matter what. That's just a really good emotional quote for the crux of the movie. Another one is when he's saying to the Seattle GM, "I want my picks back."
Yep.
That's a great standalone line. But the best line in the whole movie is, "Say it with me, you pancake eating motherfucker." As he's reaming him to get his picks back. Without a doubt, the best line ever spoken about pancakes.
That was funny.
Ever.
I also think actually another one, honorable mention for me, we want to call it, when he says, when you talk about my father, you say it with some reverence.
Bang. Good line. Great
That's-
line.
We called him Coach Weaver here.
Yeah.
And when you talk about, he did die last week. And when you talk about him, you say it with some reverence.
Love it.
And the coach just being like, yeah, fuck, that's my bad. That's on me.
One of my favorite quotes, if I could jump in, and
Yeah.
I think it's one of my favorite quotes because if through the whole movie, as you've spoken about, the stress of the job is so prevalent through the whole movie. And then one of the last lines is, "God damn it, I love this job." And it's sort of like, just the
It's
whole
kind of
stress of the whole movie just leaves his body.
A relief, yeah.
Well, it's because he remembers what he does it for, right? Because he talks to Ali at one point. He's like, I just want the team that I want. And she's like, well, do it.
Yeah.
And with
Yep,
the paper
sure.
and everything, you're like, you get it. It starts to make sense why. And then when it all falls for him, it's like, I'm pretty good at this,
Yeah.
actually. It's
A little bit of dumb luck, but doesn't matter.
Ridiculously unrealistic, but for the sake of the movie, it's a good moment for him.
Oh, what are we going to next?
No.
Oh, have you got a quote?
Yeah, I'll just say just that conversation where he has like, I had to fire my dad
Yeah,
to keep him alive for my mum. Like
Yeah.
that little, it's probably like 2 little lines there that was just like, you're like, fuck, like
And
he
he's
didn't
like,
want to.
You and my mum are the only ones that know this.
Yeah,
I never even
pretty
told
heavy
him
duty.
that.
Yeah.
If I told him that, he would have fought it.
yeah.
So
yeah.
I had to sell that I'm firing you because you're
And
not good.
then he died before he could explain why. Like So you could tell in that part that was like, fuck.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see it's like he needed to tell her. Like,
Yeah.
And then their relationship, you're like, he likes it. This is not just
Well, he's put one in
it's
the
not
oven.
just an executive he's nailing. It's more than that, right? All right, next topic. Age the best. Can I say my age the best is backing in a quarterback that's had some issues in the past, but shown he can do it. If the NFL's taught us anything the last few years, Geno Smith's one of them. Obviously, our man Sam Darnold as well.
Baker.
Goff, like guys that have basically been cast aside for nothing more often than not.
Bryce Young?
Bryce Young,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Next year pending, I think.
Yeah, next year pending, but he's certainly like he was a bust in his first year. Like,
True.
If you didn't think he was a bust in his first year, you're fucking crazy.
Yep.
So like even Josh Allen his first couple of years, it was like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy's no good, and then he's turned into one of the best quarterbacks ever in the NFL.
Yeah,
So
yep.
it's a very like this movie was 12 years old, and it wasn't as relative then, and now it's very relative, and I think it's aged very well. That backing in your guy,
It's a good call.
it's good character, plays hard, wins when he's healthy, and going, you know what, this dude's going to be right. And we don't know what the future happened, but this dude's my guy. I'm gonna
I
roll
like
with
it.
him.
What do you got,
Do you
Scotty?
know who Brian Drew's been written about?
Who?
The direct correlation is Phil Sims. The whole character is built on Phil Sims at the Giants.
Yeah,
Coming back off injury and then getting them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, very good. Hey, good tidbit, Tommy.
Yeah.
Is it titbit or tidbit?
Tid, I think.
Tidbit.
It's tidbit when you're talking about me.
Yeah, it is big
I
boy.
do.
Man, yeah.
Some tits, so yeah. Just put
All
that
right,
out there.
Scott.
I would just say that a similar thing with the quarterbacks. It's like trying to find why that guy shouldn't be the number one pick, because we've had unfortunately Cleveland's gone through the whole quarterback carousel. Like they went like Johnny Manziel he was like the surefire thing, but like,
Do you know Manziel was the draft was 3 weeks after this, and it was the draft where they took Justin Gilbert at pick 8, who's one of the most monumental busts in the top 10 ever, because he was meant to be so good and sucked. Like everyone loved him, and Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
So it's been like there's that then happened, and literally this draft was like it was like the same thing from the movie. Like, oh, we've done it. We're winning a Super Bowl. We've got Johnny Manziel. How did we get him? And then
lol, Browns.
Yeah, because they didn't look into his character.
Yeah. I just think now that like those lower character guys, especially at quarterback, are like fucking 4th rounders now.
Yeah.
They find him real quick.
Yeah.
Which I reckon
They're not even.
I reckon 12, 15 years ago
They would have just gone, no, we'll sweep that under the rug.
Jamarcus Russell. Like they just,
Like
they
we
just
said,
didn't
Menzel,
find these,
like,
they just didn't
yeah.
find these guys.
Yeah.
They didn't know. Now they look into more than just the film, right?
The character probably outweighs the talent.
A lot, yeah. They're very,
So I've
that's very
got two what is the best. One, the first one, the main one is that the NFL draft coverage becoming a bigger TV event than just about every regular season NBA game.
Yep. Fair.
Like as it goes on, the NBA games are getting way
I would
worse.
say any sport.
The draft
regular
coverage is
season.
huge. It's become one of the biggest things that happen throughout the season.
500,000 people at the Steelers one.
Yeah, like literally 500,000 people.
It was like the
crammed into one
7th
stadium.
most viewed NFL content, games, everything last season. That's how big it is.
So that's what's aged the best.
It's
And the
bigger
other
than
one-
all the regular season NFL games. That's how big it is.
So there you go. So, and the second one, we touched on it earlier, but Chadwick Boseman and his just charisma on the screen from such an early, like, there's no wonder he was the surefire pick to be Black Panther. He was an incredible actor, gone too soon, rest in peace.
How
But
did it take till 37 for
He was doing
the Jackie Robinson movie? And
wasn't he doing like producing and music and stuff
Well,
like that?
yeah,
Maybe he
I'm
just
not-
never fully.
That's what I mean. Like
committed
he's
to-
just in this movie. You're like, now knowing what he became, you're like, I get it.
yeah,
I see.
and that's what I'm saying. You
I
can
get
see
it.
it. You can
Yeah.
see it, right? You can see that he's a star, like so early on. And like I said, he's in the movie for 5 minutes. He steals the whole movie. Like he's the emotional crux of the whole movie. Think about it.
Yeah, it is. He's the key to it.
Yeah.
His character is the key to, and he's so good. Yeah, I agree. He's
Yep.
very good in this movie. All right, next is what age the worst? We
I
want
think
to say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. P Diddy.
The
Yeah.
diddler.
Tommy, have
No
you?
baby oil in this movie. I was so disappointed when I saw him.
Well, this was P Diddy at the peak of his powers.
This was peak P. Diddy.
Obviously, since then he's been to
Peak of his
jail.
powers.
He's been acquitted because they couldn't prove it. But
Are you
his
talking- what
reputation is
powers are we talking about?
the baby oil. The baby oil market. The Jets owners lost 50% of his income from P Diddy. Tommy, do you have the clip I asked for with the furry wall?
Nah, he's not in it. The clip that I found, but yeah, it's one of the worst age things like I'm sure there's worse in movies, but
Do you remember Get Him to the Greek?
Yeah,
with Russell
100%.
Brand
Yes.
and P Diddy,
Yeah,
which a lot of people are now saying that whoever made that movie
was in on it.
knew about it all because there's so many correlations to
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he was
yeah.
doing.
Love it.
Or maybe P. Diddy just had a lot of power and he just wanted his fucking
Potentially.
world to be.
But like P. Diddy is by far the worst age thing in this entire movie, and also terrible in this movie.
I acted terribly. Yeah.
He's not a good actor at
No.
all. Like, awful.
It's not a good actor.
Awful. Trying
At
to be
all.
serious. I'm like, he's bad. But he does, you could believe he's a slimy agent.
I was just about to say he played the slimy agent role well because I think that they're all exactly like that.
Yeah.
So maybe he is a good actor, or maybe it just came very naturally and it was just poorly portrayed.
Like I
in the
said,
movie.
it was weird watching it now since it's all come out because I'm like, he's a slime bag. But when I watched it last time, was I like, oh, P. Diddy, this isn't, I didn't
That's why it's
think he'd
what's
be a
age the
slime
worst,
bag.
man. That's why. You guys got any more? Because I got a few more.
Yeah, go. Here's,
So another what's age the worst is the Browns being portrayed as fixable through one smart draft.
I had this actually.
They're not fixable through one draft. They need multiple good drafts and they're still bad. They've had good drafts over the last 3, 4, 5 years and they're still bad.
notoriously unfixable.
I had a note like when I was watching this, the irony that Seattle is the franchise that's fumbling around in here, and then the Browns are like thinking 4D chess when the Browns have hit 2 drafts recently in the last fucking 30 years.
and
And Seattle's constantly nailed drafts and fucking, been one of the best teams in the NFC. And the Browns are fucking portrayed in this movie like they're
Browns
fucking
have had
Patriots.
some good drafts. Like they drafted Myles Garrett, who's going to be the best defensive player ever, or he's going to be in the
Well, he
conversation.
fell to them.
By
But
the time his career's done, well, they've drafted him regardless, and they still can't. And like you said before, it hasn't correlated into wins or anything. Like
the last 2 drafts have been good, but like for 20 years before that, they were dog shit.
Yeah, and the one quarterback that they nailed was Baker.
Let him
They
go.
Flicked him to the
they
side.
shipped him
Fucking
off,
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah. So that irony wasn't lost on me.
And then traded for Deshaun Watson, the sex offender, which the irony rolls back to P. Diddy.
The only other thing I had,
Full circle.
Yeah.
the only other thing I had was Jennifer Garner dating and sleeping with her boss, and without a hint of HR involvement at all.
It's-
I thought that's aged
that
very
put-
poorly.
They put the women working in sports back just as much as Diana Rossini.
I think equal amount. That's a Diana Rossini
and
moment.
Joy Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
All of them. But also,
She
like,
probably put him back way worse.
It's very 2014
Yeah.
to just put that as a plot line.
Yeah.
I like
And
it.
then
You said that. That's good.
They keep selling they have to keep selling hey, I know ball. Like they
Yeah.
just, and I was like, it's fine. You're a cap genius. It's all good. Like
Yeah.
you know. But now I reckon we watched that 10 years ago. We probably would have been like, there wouldn't be a woman GM.
No.
Like, what are we talking about? But now we're like, I believe it. She knows cap. Like she's cool.
Yeah.
She knows ball. But they really drum it home, which was a sign of the time. Which
Yeah.
at one point I was like, stop drumming this home. Oh, 12 years ago. Nope,
The
I
whole-
get it. I
For
get
me,
it.
the whole romance
And she slept her
subplot,
way to the top.
the
alleged.
whole romance subplot needed to go. Like,
That's the other thing.
was
Like,
that necessary for this movie? The whole romance subplot between them.
I think they had to soften Kevin Costner because a lot of the scenes that she's in with him are him actually
like opening up about his
Calming
dad.
down.
about
Yeah.
what,
Oh, that's true,
about
yeah.
why, like I'm going to get fired if I don't do this. Like that's the first thing he says is to her. Everyone else is like, nah, I made the call. I'm the jam. I'm
I'm doing
here.
my job. You do yours.
To her, he's like, fuck, I don't want to do this.
Sure.
Essentially, he's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah, okay.
I want to draft my
I
guys.
chime in what aged worse. And
Yeah,
it
go.
aged worse before the movie was even released, and it's actually what hurt the movie at the box office. Was this movie came out in April 2014, came
Yeah.
out 2 months after Russell Wilson led the Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl 43-8, and
Yeah,
then
I
2
mean-
months later the Seahawks are in a movie wanting a quarterback because
Yeah.
they don't have an elite quarterback.
Number one, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
picking
good
up one
point,
overall
actually.
after winning a Super Bowl.
Correct. Yeah.
Frog stomping Peyton Manning, who's brought up several times.
Hey, we
in
don't
this
know it
movie.
was their pick. They could have traded a player and got that pick.
And then traded for 3. You know what?
Yeah.
Jam mastermind.
Yeah.
That pancake eating motherfucker.
Great line. Great line.
All right, next one is the Scene Stealer Award. I'm assuming this is like the best actor, Tom?
No, this is like what character stole a specific scene. So who was like,
Oh, we can just all
Can I-
say the
can I-
same.
Can I say it for negative reasons?
Yeah, go on.
The fucking doofus bald guy who was the cop in Prison Break.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Every time he spoke, it was like, that's incorrect.
That's dumb.
That's not what anyone, like, who vetted your lines, man? You couldn't
Oh,
have
you're
asked
talking about
it.
the scout?
Yeah, the one that
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
oh, you can't beat a bull rush when they just showed the clip of him speed rushing.
Yeah, he's-
And then the next one, he bull rushes like speed kills. It's like, oh, that's pure Roethlisberger. No, it's not. Roethlisberger's from the pocket, got hit by 6 guys, then delivered it.
Yeah.
He didn't
He's definitely
bootleg,
got
make
the
the
vibe
guy
of
miss.
A
Like,
guy just pretending like he knows what he's
oh,
talking
it was
about.
unbearable. He was the fucking scene stealer for all the wrong reasons. Positive reasons, scene stealer, the security guard. Every scene he's in, I'm just, have you seen my baseball calling?
Oh,
Every
I
scene
touched
he's
on
in,
it.
I was just like, outstanding.
I touched on it before. To me, it's
Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman. All
Agreed.
The way.
Yeah, I think that's the right call as a full podcast view.
Yeah.
Next one, the That Guy Award. I was gonna say the I assume it's the owner from Seattle.
Yeah.
I was gonna say him, but then when I learned that the security guy was in there's something about Mary, and I didn't know. That's that guy that I didn't know.
What about the Browns guy? And he's like the main lead in Transformers, and he's like
Which guy?
the
Oh, yeah. He plays. He's Sam Witwicky's dad.
Stan Witwicky's dad.
Oh, the guy on the draft day. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a very good one. Yeah.
So like he was like just a brown nuffy throwaway in this movie, and I was like, he's like one of the main guys in Transformers. Like,
In fact, he's been in a lot of movies
Yeah.
too.
So
A lot of
mine was
movies.
similar to yours. Mine was Chi McBride, who plays Seahawks owner Walt Gordon.
I've
If-
seen him in a few.
He's the ultimate that guy because you know who he is. You recognize him immediately. He's a big, tall, black man. He's very recognizable,
Yeah.
but nobody knows his name. And he was
in a lawyer show. For
He's
a
been
long
in
time.
everything. He was in House. He was in Boston Public, which was a show
Boston
in the
Public,
early
I'm thinking of.
2000s.
Yep.
He was in Boston Legal too for a couple of episodes.
There we go.
He's in Gone in 60 Seconds. He's in Law and Order SVU. The guy's been in everything.
It's gone in 60 seconds. He's like the cool guy
Yeah.
with the little
Yeah,
hat.
Donnie. He plays Donnie, the cool
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he's the ultimate that guy. He's been in everything.
Yeah, very good. No, it's
Yeah.
very good.
George is going to do his own movie podcast, so I can just see it.
Hey, I'm there with you. big
That'd be
dog.
good. We could do it together, bro.
Symbiote.
Count me out.
And next one, the overacting award.
Oh.
It's so easy. The quarterback in the locker room.
Yeah,
When he goes in there,
I've got that
Trade me.
I've got that for the worst scene. You could have just cut that whole thing out. That was fucking unbearable. I almost turned it off.
It was very.
If I knew, like, if I was watching that for the first time and didn't have to watch it for this, I would have turned it off
it was bad.
at
It was
that
bad.
point.
And Tom Welling, he's actually a good actor.
I've never seen him before.
No, he's good. He's a good actor.
He's a
To
good
me, it's-
actor. It was
me,
way
it's-
over the top.
To me, it's Dennis Leary coming in, just burning the scouting report, this, that, the other. The guy's turned up to 11 the whole time. He doesn't even have the concept of an inside voice. He's just yelling throughout the whole movie. Like,
What is it when he walks in and he's like, I was just telling jelly donut and the boys here about
Like,
Rage. Like, which
That
one's
was-
jelly donut?
That was pretty funny.
turn it down a couple of notches.
But
Fucking hell,
they
dude.
don't show who he's referring to as
No,
jelly
the
donuts.
intern.
Like, it's just the boys being boys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the boys being boys.
He's overacting his way through this whole movie.
No, but I think
like,
that's the character for like make everything extra drama. Like,
well, then he succeeded.
Also,
Congrats,
the
Dennis
fact that we
Leary.
don't know Dennis Leary any other movies he's in, it's
No,
because
he's been in a few movies. Yeah,
name one.
next,
he's in Chicago Fire. That's a good show that he's in.
That's a show.
Yeah,
Is he in Chicago Fire? I've never seen it.
There's another movie, a funny movie from the early '90s that he's in, where he plays a burglar, and he
Yeah.
breaks into the house, and it's a
Home Alone.
couple on Christmas Eve, and they're having like a big argument. Put Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening. I can't remember the name of the movie. Please, Tom.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about. The two movies that I know Dennis Leary from, sorry,
Thank you, Bob.
he's Squints' dad in The Sandlot.
Oh,
The teaches him how
Sandlot.
to throw.
True. Yeah.
And he's in Demolition Man with
Is he?
Sylvester Stallone and yeah,
So yeah, he was Edgar Friendly or whatever.
yeah. They're the
Yeah.
two movies that I know him from.
George, and I quote, I don't have time to watch
Yeah,
movies, but then when we put
fuck.
Batman on, he'll quote every
An
line.
encyclopedia.
and he
Find-
knows every fucking movie from 1980.
Find out the name of that movie that he's in that I'm talking about, where he breaks in with the couple, please.
Okay. Kevin
Sequel
Spacey's
to
in
Business?
What is it?
No,
No, not that one.
Is another person who's aged very poorly over time.
he's aged the worst too.
No, he's just looking his age, I think.
No, we're
Yes,
talking about
I'm-
all the stuff that he
Talk about his rapey.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
raping
I
young
thought
boys on the set of his
physically,
plays.
I gotcha.
No, no, he's aged
Death
poorly.
Sentence?
No.
We're not doing this.
Okay.
No, 100%. We're already at fucking an hour and a half.
Next award, Tommy.
Yeah, we've got the sequel or prequel award. So could something
It's
come of
definitely
this?
this
Sequel,
guy,
prequel,
you got
Netflix.
to pick one. A series on a TV show on what happened the season after would be cool.
Yeah, like make
Was
this,
Vontae Mack the guy did the quarterback work out?
Yeah.
Did he get hurt again?
make this
very
like
cool.
season 1 or episode 1
Oh,
or
is
episode
this if
2
we
of the
made it-
season.
Oh, yeah. Is it if we made this a TV
If
show?
you made it a prequel or a sequel or a TV show. What
Oh,
would you-
okay.
what
So
would you
I
prefer?
like you could probably start with firing his dad at season 1
that would
Yeah,
be cool.
for sure.
and then go
And it
to
leads into the movie,
And-
firing the coach, all his
and-
first season,
and
yeah.
then you go there'll be season 2 will be hiring the new coach and then
Yep.
the 5-1, the pressure, keeping his job. This would be season 3, then season 4 would be the team being complete and then like a run to the playoffs or Super Bowl. And then the show should end, but they'll probably drag it out for 8 seasons and no one will watch it.
Question: did it work out?
No.
Unanswerable question.
The red say what Taneo, what happens next? Definitely not, because it's the Browns.
Yeah, that's what I
Well, they
thought
gave
too.
up 3 seconds. Like what?
But they got that. He got all his picks back. You pancake eating motherfucker.
I know, but like seconds are still fucking valuable.
The name of
Correct.
the movie is The Ref, by the way.
They
Shout out.
also did get essentially how it worked out was they got Mack and Jennings for the 6 overall pick and 3 seconds.
I know. I and a kick returner. It's not lost on me
And
on the
David
whole
Putney,
package.
you put some respect on. You put some reverence on his name.
Yeah, it's not lost on me, but it's just fuck. All right, sure, it works out. You convinced me.
It would have been coooler if they made this now that David Putney was an Australian punter. He's like, he's the best punter in the NFL. We got
Yeah,
to
that would
get
be
him.
cool.
He's the Michael Dixon of this world. It's like, we got to get the Aussie guy. He's so good. If they made it now, they'd be like, got to make sure we get an Aussie mention him. We're playing a game there next year.
Yeah, true. That is actually.
Get an Aussie punter. Get Adam Gotsis.
I was about to say there'd be some D lineman or something they draft from Australia. Or,
Yeah, 100%.
God.
What you sequel, prequel?
Oh, definitely a Netflix series.
Yeah, I think it'd be
For
cool
sure.
watching the season, like from when they show them running out for the first game. And I would love it if they just made the first, just it all fell apart. The quarterback got hurt and be like, it was bad.
Essentially, they did something similar with this with HBO. They did that Ballers show.
Balls,
It was-
with Matt the
went for like
Agents.
3 or 4 seasons. That was
Yeah.
actually a good show.
It
Too.
wasn't a bad show.
Yep.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yep.
All right, next one, career peak. I don't. Did anyone have a career peak in this?
Who's peak?
What's
is
the
this?
question?
Basically, is this anyone's peak of their career?
Like this movie?
It's definitely not Kevin Costner. It's definitely not Chadwick Boseman. Maybe when it came out, you would have thought so, but
No,
not
definitely
now.
not. He's
Definitely not
Black
Jennifer
Panther,
Garner.
no way.
No, definitely Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer
Alias.
Garner, no.
Alias was
Alias.
I don't
Up
know.
there.
Is that interning in any other movie? Is it like his peak?
Yep, the intern.
Cool.
Reg or Rick. I can't remember. They call him like 4 different names on purpose.
Yeah.
George, anyone?
There's no actor here that I think this is their
Even the
apex. No.
fucking doofus said anything wrong. His peak was Prison Break.
Yeah, that's
For
true. Yeah,
four
for sure.
seasons. As I meant, yeah, none of them. Dennis Leary's obviously his peak we played earlier, asshole. All right, MVP.
I laughed harder than that. I should have.
MVP of the movie.
Yeah, who won the movie?
It's a toss-up between our boy Chadwick and Kevin Costner. Because if Kevin Costner's not in this movie, if it's anyone
Oh,
else,
it's dreadful.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
He's the only man, the only actor that could sell off.
He
this
definitely
movie.
he definitely wins the movie.
Yeah, he was throwing 100 for 9 innings. Like he had a couple of cringy lines, but even when he goes in and wipes the whiteboard off and he's like, I've traded with Seattle for the number 1 pick. It's like, it's cringy, but I'm buying it. I'm buying it from Kev.
Agree.
Yeah, 100%. This is essentially a Kevin Costner vehicle. Like without him, the whole movie doesn't work.
They knew what they
at
were
all.
doing when they
It's like a C+ Kevin Costner movie.
they were like,
but-
Kev, here's 50 million and you have to do it.
Just carry the whole movie
Or
for
we're
us.
not making the movie.
Yeah.
I think Jennifer Garner's role's good as well.
Yeah, she does a good job.
She does a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good actress. And then obviously,
The movie would also be dog shit if she wasn't in it.
Can we do a
Fair.
quick because we're all going to give it to Kev because he's the obvious choice. Can we do a quick casting what ifs?
Yeah, go. You've got some of these.
I had a couple of. Let me just find them quickly because I had a couple of good ones.
You can't
Then I wanted
suggest
to
it
go
and
through.
then not have it ready.
No, I'm sorry, man. I know I was just lost in the moment.
Copper to Simmons over here.
Just lost in the moment. Who did I have? Who did I fucking have?
How many notes do you have?
I got. Could Tom Cruise have played this?
No. Too short. He's not
Too short?
Not physically powerful.
Could he have played the role like as that really like
No.
stressed out psychotic?
He could have played Dennis
raging
Leary.
guy?
No, because the thing with Kevin Costner is he's only vulnerable when he's with Jennifer Garner. The rest of it, he's like, I'm the fucking man. I don't care what you think.
I don't think like he could have been. I don't know how to say this, but like out of control, but in control.
Yes,
Like
he would have just been out of
Out of
control.
control. Yeah.
he just would have been full fledged out of
Unhinged.
control. But like, yeah, exactly. But like Kevin Costner, you could tell that like he was out of control. But he was like, I've been in football for so long. I know that if I just keep wheeling and dealing,
The cogs will
Something
you
will
can see
happen.
the cogs always turning with him. Whereas,
yeah,
whereas at the end, if it was Tom Cruise, it would have been like, nah, he's too erratic. Tom Cruise could have played the fucking GM from the Jaguars,
Maybe.
or the coach, or Dennis Leary's role.
I got two more that are in the vein of like the cool under pressure,
Yeah.
handsome guy. It all works out for him in the end.
Tom Hanks.
No,
Could Tom Hanks have played?
I got
Sonny
George.
Liston?
I got George Clooney.
nah, too old.
Too old.
Too handsome.
The same age.
No, but like,
Too
What about
handsome.
John Hamm?
Oh, I've got John Hamm. He was my second one. He was my
who
second
the
one.
fuck's
John
that?
Hamm.
John Hamm.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, let's not explain it.
And I've got the note here. He could have done the handsome GM who drinks bourbon at midnight kind of style.
John Hamm could have played it, but I don't think he had the runs on the board at this point.
Probably not. No, he was.
You know who my what if casting was for this one? Matthew McConaughey. I reckon he would have nailed it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
he would have nailed it. Yeah,
Again, that was rom-com Conahey 12 years ago.
It was.
but
I don't think it would have sold.
his accent in this
It would've
is
been great.
wow. Oh, and then he has those like one-liners that he brings in, like
Also, Conahey as the coach would have been really good too.
yeah,
Yeah, that
Coming from Texas.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
Imagine him saying, I got a pretty wife.
Yeah.
yeah.
I told her I'm moving to Cleveland.
Oh, they would almost need more lines for him because he would just like
Yeah.
entice you into it.
But again, 12 years ago, McConaughey was a very good movie with Kate Hudson when they're the
Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold.
Who
Great
would've thought-
movie.
I'm George now.
Yeah.
You wish.
you didn't grow 10 inches, kid.
Yeah.
That was for you, George. Not for you. I love you, Scotty.
I don't need it. It's fine.
I love you all 6 foot of you.
Yeah,
Any
I'm
other-
in flat, so it's only 5'9".
He wears 3 inches. That's
5'9".
only when we go for dinner at that bar.
5'9" on
that
his
bar.
tippy toes. What the fuck are we talking about? Keep going, please.
All right, are you got any more? What?
No, that's all I got.
John Hamm. I think John Hamm
Yeah.
could have done it, but I just and McConaughey told me that was a good one too.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I just think 12 years ago, I don't think it would have. Kevin Costner sold this movie. It was a
He
Kevin.
definitely
Costner
had the
film.
runs on the board
Yeah.
at that point. That's fair.
Yeah, it was almost like, what's Kevin Costner doing this? It must be good.
Yeah.
Like it must
Fair.
be a good movie.
Fair.
All right, last one, Tommy. Is this performance of the pay the man his money performance? Is this just for?
That's a Teddy
scene?
KGB line. Great pull from you. Unreal, man. Rounders, unbelievable movie, everyone. If you haven't watched it,
I've
watch
never
it.
seen Rounders.
It's a poker movie. Young Matt
Vince
Damon
and Vince Vaughn.
No, young Matt Damon.
Vince
and-
Vaughn would have been great in this as one of the scouts.
Yeah, he would have been actually. Yeah, you're right.
Unless he was the doofus fucking scout.
No.
that makes
But
everything
like
wrong.
he would have just been like throwing one-liners in for like
when they're watching, when they're
film.
looking up him of how many girls Bo
Yeah,
Callahan's like with.
yeah.
If he's that guy, if he's the ex-quarterback,
you, don't
he'd be
even,
like,
you don't even need to give him a script. Just
Yeah.
wing it, dude.
just get in
Yeah.
there and just talk with Dennis and Kev.
You know,
You're right.
Rounders, great poker movie. Young Matt Damon and John Malkovich, great movie.
I've never seen it.
This is
watch.
for everyone. If you are still listening to the one of you, this is what our post show is like. It's George. We just bounce off and don't keep on topic at
It's
all.
outstanding. The biggest mistake of this podcast was talking football at the start.
Amen.
Why else are we here?
Correct.
Performance. I like a Frank Langella as playing Anthony Molina as the
Who the fuck is
owner,
all
the owner.
the owner.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable, bro. He's like he's
The perfect owner. When he walks into Goodell and he's like, "Hey, thanks for coming to my
Thanks for holding my
thanks
private
for holding
suite.
my private
Sweet.
suite for me."
the
It's
guy.
like, I'm so much better.
He's
than
in
all
a
of you.
completely different movie. Like he's acting like he's like a mob boss in the 70s or something, man. He's in a
You're right.
completely different movie.
No, he's a good
I
performer.
fucking love him, man. And he's always wearing sunglasses, even inside at night. Like, what the fuck? Are you
He's
doing,
just the
dude?
perfect slime ball.
Yeah,
Jim. When
I love it.
When they draft Bozeman #1, he throws it, it just leaves. It's
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm not saying for this guy. Fuck it. Like this poor kid's up on stage, like, wasn't the owner?
No one to present the thing. Yeah, no, great performance. I like.
Oh,
him.
and he walks out, and the guy from
Get my
Transformers
private jet.
meets him introduce him to the two guys, and he's like,
I'm not sitting
"I'm
here.
not sitting here." And he's like, "No, you're going to the private
No,
suite."
you're going to the private suite.
And he's going. He goes into his car and he's like, "Yeah, we're going to our private jet now." And he just like fucking storms.
Yeah, tells the girl. She's like, "I can't get hold of him." He's like, "Just get in the car."
Yeah.
To his assistant. Like,
Love it.
Just get in the car.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, that's a good one from you, Georgie boy. All right, Tommy, is that it? Or is there another topic, or are we done?
No, that's. I know this is probably gonna. This is my like NFL draft stuff, Scotty. This is how I am with movies, but people call this movie the Superman
I'm
movie
not even have drafts.
because
Show
Kevin Costner's played Superman's dad.
Yep.
Tom Welling has played Superman. Jennifer Garner's been married to Batman.
Yep.
And Frank Langella in the original Superman Returns with Kevin Spacey and Brandon Routh played Perry White. So it's like this
Oh, he did
whole
too.
Superman.
I don't know any.
Yeah, that's the Superman Returns of the first Superman they did after Christopher Reeve. Yeah,
Who was Superman?
Brandon Ralph.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
And the
I'm
crazy
sure-
thing about this movie is the GM gets in his private jet and gets back from New York to Cleveland in 3 picks of the draft.
That checks
Oh.
out actually. To be honest, if you've watched any part of a draft, it does feel like it goes for an hour between picks.
So they were 10 minutes. So in 30 minutes, he got from Cleveland to
From New York to Cleveland.
Cleveland.
It's his private jet.
He's not getting there in 30 minutes, dude. No way.
I'm actually still trying to work out how far. Yeah, it's more than 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure.
100%, dude. It's like a 4-hour flight, man.
Shut up, Tom. It's a movie, all right? Stop being a Scott.
That's the one part that's unrealistic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Definitely. Yeah.
So, and the last one, this is actually a serious fun fact. This movie was actually supposed to be about the Bills originally when it was written, but it was so much cheaper to film in Ohio, they made it about the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm going to read out a couple of comments we got with the post today talking about.
Oh, did we get some guys writing in?
Yeah, so
like it.
I got
We made a post
There's two main ones. It was on Instagram, Scotty.
Yeah, right.
You're not allowed that.
at the vault.
You're not allowed.
Our boy Kempy,
Shout out.
Sonny Weaver, terrible GM who uses a first round pick on a linebacker. He was an edge rusher, Lachlan.
Yep.
Okay. That happens plenty of times.
Yep.
And our boy Tristan Jones, Duggan. 99% they pulled the script from my Browns rebuild in Madden 13.
Absolutely. Well done.
I thought that was very good.
Yeah,
Our
that's
boy,
fantastic.
Our
Well
boy
done.
Tristan Duggan Jones and our New Orleans fan was going to say our only. I was going to say
Yeah,
our
Saints
only.
New
fan,
Orleans?
Saints fan,
Yeah, a New Orleans fan.
Yeah.
Shout out. Hey, that was great.
And recently married. Shout out to
Yeah,
you.
Oh,
I did
congrats,
say
buddy.
that, yeah.
Welcome to hell.
Hey, he doesn't.
We
mean
can
it.
swing from the hip
No, no.
now. That's all right.
He
No,
doesn't
I mean it. No, I mean it. Welcome.
He's
Tristan's actually a
he's
good
in the
bloke.
most loving marriage out of all of them.
Yeah,
And yet here I am. What does that tell you?
comes for all of us.
All right, that is it for our draft day review, guys. If you're listening, comment, tell us what we got wrong, tell us your of the topics we did, tell us your favorite scene. All this. So I want to hear from everyone because this movie was pretty polarizing. It got shat on a fair bit, and I think I enjoy it.
We're going to do at least one more movie review before the off season's over.
Tell us which one you want.
Tell us which one you want.
Yeah, I agree. Tell us which movie because we were talking
Preferably
about
sport. Let's just keep
No, it's got to be an NFL movie.
Yeah.
It has to be an NFL.
Replacements, Waterboy, Any Given Sunday, Longest Yard.
I'd love to do Any Given Sunday. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Friday Night Lights. Just saying. Very good.
Oh yeah, can we do that?
It is. Dan Marino's in it.
Can we just do a separate podcast to do Ace Ventura?
Deal. I mean, let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow.
We'll do one. And
All right, that's my break.
have you not seen Ace Ventura?
No, I have. I'm just.
He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Holy testicle Tuesdays. He hasn't seen Ace Ventura.
I have seen it. Of course, it's a comedy with Jim Carrey.
Shout out to Tommy for getting all the clips together, all the scenes together.
Unreal.
Tele to Tom, unreal effort as always. Shout out to you two boys. Shout out to you, George, for embracing this. Shout out to Scotty for fucking trying
whining and bitching the whole way
wonder
through.
your missus gets the shits with you because fuck, can you just do something you don't want to do for once in your life?
No.
Oh, okay.
Here we
You know
are.
what? I take it back. I love you. She's a
The
problem.
issue was that I have 2 hours a day, and I would much rather do I'd rather shovel shit than watch this fucking movie again.
Jesus,
Hey,
bro.
you said that you watched it and you kept focus on it, which is
For the first half an hour. Yeah.
Speak for you.
All right, thanks.
It wasn't that bad. I would never watch it again.
Fair enough. That is it from this
Perfect
week.
place to end.
Follow us on socials. Shout out to the Churnside Sporting Globe Churnside Park, our beautiful sponsors, and you will see us next week.